What I've learnt about technologies. Research. We researched into thriller films with similar themes to ours. We found that Seven had a similar opening to ours, with the lack of dialogue and variation of shots. We also found that Seven's target audience was males aged 18 to 29. We found this through IMDb, but knew that ours would be different due to our black and white theme. We also researched into opening titles and watched videos like the film before the film. Following Seven's research, we made a timeline of Seven's credits to see how ours compared and to take inspiration. Preliminary task. As none of our group had used the Apple Mac software before, our finished product was unprofessional. Our editing was unoriginal, our fonts were generic, and our transitions had no consistency. Sound. We had difficulty with removing background noise in our preliminary task, resulting in an unprofessional finish. We converted our soundtrack from YouTube to MP3 so that we could manipulate and move the track easily. However, copyright issues meant that our preliminary task was removed from YouTube. Filters. Our group struggled with the use of filters in the main task, as our initial idea was to have a similar effect to Sin City, with a black, white and red filter, symbolising the anger and passion in our opening. However, the Apple Macs did not have this option, so we used black and white filter to give a similar effect. Lighting. We could not use the initial credits we created for the main task, as although they were original, they were too bright and did not give enough information. The use of torches and headlights allowed us to manipulate the lighting to create shots like shadows, which looked professional. Main task, first cut. We could not include the montage we used in the first cut, as it was too similar to a trailer and therefore inappropriate. Fonts. We manipulated our font from the first to final cut, as the first was too stereotypical of a thriller horror film. We instead chose a classy font to offset this convention. Main task, final cut. We used face matches in our editing to make it consistent and professional. Our transition from black and white into colour was done through the use of higher lighter to indicate to the audience that the film was about to begin.